Hi, hello, and welcome everyone to our regular Thursday live stream while we are chatting, chilling, and feeding our exotic animals. I hope you're doing fine. Maria is absent on the stream since she got sickness. I was also sick this week, although earlier, like Monday and Sunday. So now she got it, and she's now guarding the bed. So I hope your week is a bit better than ours when it comes to that. Right, we have a lot of feeding today, a lot of feeding of big spoots. So this will be interesting. We have Aloha Tarantula, Aloha. Skål to you. Also, I got your message about giving you the moderator rights, and of course, in all this chaos here, I forgot to give you that. So don't worry, I'll give you the moderator rights here, so you can keep a bit of order in the chat room. We have Matthew Ward, nice to have you here. Skål, I hope you have a wonderful week. We have some spiders to feed today. I count it's like 60, 20 something. Yeah, 20 something biggish spoots, since we are taking our time here on the stream and not doing the mechanical just feed. So yeah, we'll be fine. You know what? I can lower this camera here a bit. Oh, that's better. Right, 5 people in the chat room. So everyone who joined but is too shy to write something in, welcome. Oh, we have OC Tarantulas. OC. Nice to have you see. English today. Chaos. Nice to have you here, OC, in the chat room on the live stream. Skål. And we have Go Team Slugs. Nice to have you here, Slugs. Skål. What a chaotic week for me. Crazy. Right, 6 people in the chat room. While you are here, don't forget to leave a like there on the stream. Supposedly it helps with developments of channels. It helps battling against the algorithm and stuff. Yeah, so small channel fighting the big guys. The rebel story, right? Like there was this Star Wars movie. Also, small guys against big station in space, right? You know what? Since we have a lot of stuff to do, I'll switch to table cam so we can get right into it. I hope the week for everyone was amazing. Ours was under the sign of sickness. First my sickness on Sunday and Monday, then a day off, free time from sickness. And now Maria is sick, and in the middle, sandwiched in between, was the Polish Independence Day, so a day off, which was kind of nice. So, yeah. Let's get to the first one. This is one of Maria's spiders. This is a Grammostola rosea ex porteri. I think it was porteri. Yeah. This is Doris, a female, and they are growing forever. One of the downsides of Grammostolas. So everyone, how is everyone's week so far? Eat. the spider will eat. I was also thinking about, oh, there is it. I was also thinking in the meantime about like improvements for the stream, or like different types of formats that can be done, because thinking about it, there's so much stuff that needs to be done that is like just yeah, like mechanical work, like cleaning and whatsoever. And it's nice to have like a chat in the meantime. I was even thinking of like just make like a lofi of weird tarantula man doing tarantula stuff in tarantula room. Since I'm trying to get myself a small little push to get back into creating content, which is it's surprisingly hard when you're out of rhythm after such a long time. Now after 2 delegations, like very long work delegations, and the move and everything, it's like so hard to get back in. I really want to. I think there is a song sung by a monkey that says, "Come on and get down with the sick." Yeah, the sickness from System of a Down. Yeah. Wow, that spider was camouflaged. Yes, I'm camouflage. Those come from Chile. I think they were called, or are still called, Chile pink hair tarantulas, or yeah, something like this. When you take a closer look, you can see that they are a bit pinkish, not that much. They are, unlike brown ground, they are absolutely camouflaged, but if there's a little bit of green, no. Matthew Ward, 5892. Work, and even more work for me. Looking forward to the weekend. Oh, absolutely, me too. My strategy for this week was tarantula stuff, do something miniature related, tarantula stuff, miniature, and so forth, so on, so I don't get crazy and get into this mindset that this is more work. Although after getting rid of a lot of those things that were born here, it's definitely manageable now. Yesterday was big feeding day. Most of the stuff he was fed, at least from the juveniles, and now are just the biggish stuff. Maybe we'll even do those there. Who knows? Aloha Tarantula, thank you very much for mentioning to like and share the stream. It does help. It does help a lot. But I'm not here for like being this just to show myself on the internet. So I'm just here to be a helpful guy who helps with questions regarding tarantulas. So it's nice if we just gather in one spot and do our stuff together. Right, you got your food. So this was number 1, Gramostyle Roselle. It has water in a water dish, so no problem with that. Ooh, spicy. So here we have Monocentropus balfouri, one of the ones that I haven't paired yet. Beautiful. I'm hungry. Very hungry. Oop. Nom 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 nom. Beautiful spider. I really like bulbs. And now I shall be doing spooder stuff too. Absolutely. Do that. Do stuff with us and share what you're doing in the meantime. I mean, this was for me the whole idea of doing the streams. I remember the old pet expos, exotic pet expos in Poland, the ones that were held in Świętochłowice. The good old times. It was more like a this was back then. This was an event, like coming to a place with so many tarantula enthusiasts, like generally exotic pet enthusiasts, sharing infos, even having a adult beverage here and there, but still like this brother and sisterhood in the hobby, which was amazing for me. I was very young back then, and like this type of event, like from exotic pet friends to exotic pet friends and newbies who want to join us, those type of events faded away, at least in Poland, a bit. Nowadays it's more like, oh, zoo is coming, so families can gather and show how ugly creatures live somewhere there in the jungle. It's a bit sad, but yeah, makes me a bit salty because it's not like it was back then. Nothing against parents of kids coming to those shows, which is fantastic, and I absolutely endorse it. Oh, this is like a whitish version of the one on the thumbnail. The one on the thumbnail is a Bumba horrida. Like it has a very velvety hair color, and the one here is the one that you saw was a Monocentropus balfouri, completely different genus, different regionality. Since the Monocentropus balfouri comes from Socotra Island, which is part of Yemen, and Bumba horrida is a newer tarantula, so completely other side of the planet. We have Onyx Prime. This name sounds like a transformer, but yeah, we have Bloodstorm in the chat room, so Skål to you, Bloodstorm. You cannot hide under a second name. Skål. I hope you are doing fine. Today from this side here, only me talking, since Maria is guarding the bed after catching the same virus that knocked me out for 2 days. Last weekend and this Monday. I see Mark Need. Hi, Blood. Good evening, Bob. Yes, we have Invertebrate Bob. Nice to have you here. Skål! I hope you all had a fantastic week. And the spider here is not cooperating, which is, yeah. There we go. Onyx Prime was my Transformer OC, Mark. Don't steal. I agree, Mark. I think of Optimus whenever I see this name. Optimus Blood. Onyx Prime. Transform and roll out. That's fine. You had a Transformers OC. That's cool. Yeah. I think for me the OCs mostly role-playing game related. When I started playing RPGs, like D&D, my first encounter with D&D was like at the age of, I think, 12. It was like the end of first class of junior high. So 12 years old. So then started the creation of characters. So this was the 3.5 edition of Dungeons and Dragons. I still have the books. Absolutely fantastic memories. I am a huge Beast Wars fan. Huge fist pump. This was my cartoon, like me and my brother's cartoon in childhood, and we still have the collections of Transformers, of like Beast Wars Transformers with Optimus Primal and Rhinox, Rat Trap, like mostly Maximals, and like my brother was more into Predacons, and me was more into Maximals, and I think the first one we got was Dinobot. Yeah, good memories. Thank you for mentioning that. Now I'm on the nostalgia trip. Those were good times. What is this? This is a Davus Pantaloris, female, named Miranda. What do you mean was? It's like still are. I remember that since we started watching the show when we still were living in Germany, we saw this show in German, which was also nicely dubbed and everything. It's super cool. This is like the best part of German television. Everything is dubbed already in German. But the show was taken down after the end of the first season, when okay, some people might have watched this, when something happened to the main like leader of the like when something happened to the leader of the Maximals. Basically, when Transmetals started, it was cut. So the second season I was only able to see after we moved to Poland, and here Transmetals was normally shown on television. Crazy, like censorship in Germany. Crazy thing. This spider doesn't want to show. Love it. Beast Wars was a huge part of me and my brother's childhood as well. Ah, that's cool. Yeah, like to me, Beast Wars was one of those cartoons, and I think the second one was Dragon Ball, especially Dragon Ball Z. Those were my childhood shows. Back to spiders. Let's get serious here. Spiders want to eat. G.I. Joe crossover. I've never seen G.I. Joe. It was not available here. This is probably strictly something American. So this is Acanthoscuria geniculata, or a Brazilian white knee tarantula. Very feisty, always hungry. When they see food, they will eat it. Yeah. Nice. The movie introduced me to Beast Wars, and now I am a bit more interested in Transformers. Though I don't like the gruesome human deaths in the movie. Though only when good guys perish. I think the cartoons are better. And Beast Wars is also special since Beast Wars takes part in the future. Not in the future, in the past. So it's like a weird... no spoiler. It's a good one. Watchable even if you're older. Wasn't really a J. Joe fan either, Mark. Did you see the Beast Wars movie? Like the Transformers Beast Wars? I saw glimpses and wasn't really fan of the redesigns of the originals. Yeah, sorry. I'm one of those guys who likes to stick to the original if it's a book and they are making a movie out of a book. I want to be as accurate as possible. And in this case, like they changed the characters of Beast Wars so much that kinda lost interest. Genuinely, I lost interest in the Transformers adaptations. Let's get dangerous. OBT, let's not breathe on them. Don't want a running OBT here. This is not OBT, this is a Ceratogyrus darlingi. Rise of the oh, I see, Mark, I concur. I love cartoons. I see blood. Well, I have good news for you, slugs. There are no humans in Beast Wars. Yes. Okay, yeah. Primal was a good character, though. He absolutely was. A very well written character. Like all of those characters there, especially Dinobot was a very well written character. 7 people in the chat room, they are, what are you talking? Why aren't they not talking about tarantulas? Is this spider eating? Hello? Hello? Okay, there's the roach coming. I mean, this spider will eat. It is hungry. Right, Detonator Organ is pretty awesome cartoon. Never heard of. I understand, Mark, movie adaptations, be it book or movie, usually aren't too good. There are exceptions. But I loved Rampage. And you're right, Blood, many people think they wasted their potential. I know a few very good movie adaptations. I think a prime example would be The Godfather. This is a prime example of a good movie, like book to movie adaptation. I think the new Dune was also very well done. Of course, they had to take some liberties to make the movie watchable. Lord of the Rings as well, they also changed some stuff. Maybe even a lot of stuff, but thanks to that, those movies are absolutely amazing to watch. But most of the time, they are just so-so, and sometimes they change into something I don't want to watch. It's difficult to be one-dimensional, dear Mark. My screen name has put us off topic, lol. Oh. Yeah, let's be back on topic. Spiders. You eat. Good job. Nom, nom, nom. This one is also growing very fast. Most of those African tarantulas are growing very, very fast, which is super cool. Although males are often very small. I mean, book or video game to movie adaptations. Is there a good video game adaptation? Can you help me, chat room? Do you know any good video game adaptation? Or generally game adaptation? I know the new D&D movie. I watched the new D&D movie and it was nice. But making a movie not about a a game, but like a game world, that's something completely different, since they just made a movie set in the Forgotten Realms. But maybe you know if there is a good game to movie adaptation. Do you want to eat? Probably yes. Yeah. This is Anando Tripepi. Rampage was different because it didn't have much of a story in the games. So, yeah, just smash building, right? Hysterocrates Gigas. Okay. This one is whipped up a bit. Maybe not adaptation directly. I thought the Fallout series was absolutely was a decent show based on the games. We are waiting for the second season, like, oof. Cannot imagine how much we are waiting. Oh, there comes the spider. Have you seen that? The spider just did this and grabbed from above the whole web and then pulled the roach down. Are you even more hungry? I think you want a bit more. No. Some water. I thought Halo series was okay to watch. I didn't play Halo. Shock gasp. Like so far, book adaptations in The Witcher. I'm not even getting here into discussion, especially as a poll. Like Godzilla is inspired by a lizard, but he's not any specific type of lizard. Lizzie, on the other, is directly an American crocodile, so unique. And Ralph, a giant wolf. How unique. So this is Ornithoctine species Vietnam silver, a female. And she wants to eat. She's like thin. Maybe I can zoom in. That's barely a zoom. We have 7 people in the chat room. Hi to everyone who isn't chatting with us and doing our his or her spider stuff together with us. So I raise my cap to all of you. No. I nearly dropped the like batteries for the camera. Skål. Oh yeah, great catch. And let's give you a second one. Oop. Munch crunch. I need to read the Witcher books. I have all of them, but I haven't gotten to them. Worth it, absolutely worth it. The first one is kind of light to read, since it's like a story. Those are stories within a story. That everything is like connected into one afterwards. So very nice. You can read all those stories separately, and it'll be also cool. The games are also very well made, especially the third one. I know that because I had my master's thesis during gameplay. Very bad timing. What's this? This is mascara. So Pamphobeteus? I'm always mixing those up. Pamphobeteus and Formictopus. I think it's Pamphobeteus. Pamphobeteus species mascara, female. And second one. Jordan Lambert. Hey, I just got my first tarantula the other day. Congratulations. I was interested in the spider. I bought a pink toe tarantula and a blue Guti sapphire tarantula. Those are absolutely good choices. So, congratulations for your first tarantulas. Skål. If you have any questions, I can, you know what, I can make you like a, since those are your first tarantulas, I can give you some tips on the road. So, blue Guti sapphire. I hope you keep this one from a small, since remember those can pack quite a punch. They are stunningly beautiful. Wait, teacher mark mode. Okay, let me. Here we have a small pink toe. Yeah, went from no spider to 3. Oh, I know that. Everyone here in this chat room knows that. So, let's start with the pink toe. Here is a juvenile pink toe. So, what you need to keep in mind when you keep them. I don't know if you have them from like a small spiderling or from or an already bigger piece, but generally you need to keep in mind those are arboreal tarantulas, so they need to have a higher cup enclosure where they can live. There's a rule of thumb, it needs to be at least twice the length of the tarantula so it can like twist and move and do stuff. It also needs a place to hide. In this case, they most of the time will do them like on the top. They'll do like a little nest. If you would like to make it in the future a bit more naturalistic, like I think the best approach, and I'll try to do that in the future, would be to like have like a wall, and inside this wall to have a corridor where the spider can go inside and then make his little nest there. But that's nearly no one does that. A piece of cork bark where it can do some anchor points is completely fine, but most of the time they'll do something on the top, so give it some anchor points. Keep in mind when you are having a lid, like here. Oh, this was maybe not a great example. I'll get a brethren who has a more developed nest. Ah, yes, here's a nice example. Here we have a specimen of the same genus but different species. So here we have a Avicularia variegata. See this one here? See the nest? All the anchor points here, 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 and here. The spider will do. It will do a nest like this in the future. If you're opening the lid, just keep in mind to not disturb this nest too much, since this is very energy consuming for the spider to make a nest like this. you've probably heard that those spiders need higher humidity. This is true, although do not make a swamp inside the enclosure. What is a bit more important is that those spiders have good ventilation. I do it this way, that on the bottom I have a row, on the other side, on the top I have a row, and even here on the top I have a row of ventilation holes. The ground doesn't even need to be that hydrated. This is it's kind of a myth of the old times that they need like a super high humidity. Tarantulas get a lot of the humidity from what they eat. Of course, we cannot let them dry out, but still, keep it kind of normal. Just mist the enclosure and like the nest where the spider lives from time to time, so it can drink the water, and of course, the ventilation. Lack of ventilation is Avicularia caribena and Iberapora killer, and this is like the killer number one. Yeah, humidity is the newbie's biggest mistake, both too much and too little, absolutely. With all exotic animals. With spiders especially, if someone told you like those spiders are especially difficult to keep, that is not true. The moment when you get a feel for what conditions they need, then everything is like super easy. All of them keep almost the same. So higher cup, so they can climb up, down, and probably some anchor points, and keeping in mind like to when I try to lift this, the net is also pulling a bit. And ventilation. If you have a smaller Avicularia, it's also kinda advised that you pre-kill the feeder insect. You know what? I did like a long form video on YouTube about Avicularia, since I love Avicularias. I love Avicularius. I love Psalmopeus, and Psalmopeus video is still in the works. But I wanted to like give with the Avicularis, since there is still so much misconceptions and myths, to put like a info, tips and tricks videos for this those amazing genera on YouTube. If you have any questions, you can also ask on Facebook. Like if you don't catch me here on this stream, you can also ask me on Facebook, like on Tarantula, or on the Drakkar. You can also go to like the Facebook's Drakkar. The link should be right somewhere there, and ask the community. Everyone will help you very, very much. So you said you got 3. So you've got another pink toe tarantula and a blue Guti sapphire tarantula. So since we started with the Avix, so let's get to the blue bitey tarantulas. Hope they won't hide for the okay, this one probably not the sensitive isopods. So Guti sapphire tarantulas. So Peciloteria metallica, pretty venomous species from India. Absolutely no joke if you are getting bitten. It's not lethal, but getting bitten is no joke. This is a Brachypelma albiceps, just in case. So yeah, And it's fat. What can I more say about the care? Basically, you can keep it in the beginning like an avicularia, so keep the humidity and on like the right level. Some small droplets of water on the burrow. It more or likely will do a little like dirt sock, so to say. It will do like a how is this called? Like a funnel. It will live inside this dirty sock. It looks ugly, but at least you'll know that the spider is there, and there is no risk that you will ruin the nice house that the spider built on top of an enclosure. They can be fast if you keep it from a spiderling. They probably won't be able to bite through your skin, but around like 4th instar, I would be a bit more careful, and they grow quite fast. I mean, they come out of the egg sac bigger since they have 3 nymphatic stadiums. I think the Metallica also have 3 nymphatic stadiums, am I right? There was a few, not all of them. Now I'm confused. Nonetheless, they grow fast. They grow fast, and they can be feisty. They prefer to run, but this will be a moment and they'll just turn around and be defensive. So be prepared for that. We live and learn. I think. Oh, I would really like that as a form. Oh, I could do that. I could absolutely do that for hours. Which is most of the time what I'm doing on expos if I'm having a table. Well, if I have like too much of something and I am ordering a table, most of the time I'm just this teacher mode. I even thought about becoming a teacher, but teachers are so underpaid here in this country. Like, it's not even funny. And I think this is also it's not only a problem in Poland. I think it's a problem generally worldwide that teachers they don't get the respect that they should get for trying to teach. So we don't walk on this planet like rocks and learn. Yes. If something happens, then we learn. Exactly. I'll just check the messages here. I was in this teaching frenzy. Mark, would you believe me if I told you that I have a 6-legged spider? Yeah. If the spider lost 2 legs, absolutely. Shorter-lived true spiders. Yes, like true spiders die faster. There's no big like dimorphism when it comes to age. Exactly, but we made that mistake. Whoa! You stay inside there. I hope you will be able to keep that spider without any issues. Humidity is okay, yeah. But beautiful start. Beautiful start. I got my first pokey. I think it was my 13th or 16th tarantula. And had since I read a lot of stuff, I had quite the respect from pokies. Generally Africa, and now I prefer them. Oh, this is just a mold. Mold is not a meal for you, dear tarantula. This is a snack. Here is your meal. Nom 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 nom. They tried to get me to become a teacher permanently at the private school that I thought, but I just didn't enjoy it. I think I would probably also not enjoy it because I'm this kind of guy that when I'm passionate with something, I can talk and talk and talk and talk and talk, and the people around me are like, shut up, we know everything, and I talk and talk and did you know, did you know, did you know. Yeah, I love teaching. I love going into discussions with people, and sometimes I'm so surprised by the kids at expos. Some kids are so smart, which makes me really happy. Especially nowadays when all the knowledge is kinda... like all the gathered knowledge so far is in cell phones and stuff. This one is... No. I say no. Guys, we are doing stuff pretty fast today. Yeah, the story time was cool. I like that. I probably wouldn't enjoy becoming a teacher since I don't like to be taught how I should share the knowledge. Also, I'm quite critical about the current system, like in Europe in general. But yeah. I think what school does the best is to get all this excitement that kids have, all this thirst for knowledge, and change it into disorientation and chaos and boredom. This is what school systems in Europe and maybe even further are currently doing. And they do that perfectly. Right, we have Łukasz Bania. Welcome, Łukasz. Nice to have you here in the chat room. We were talking so far about life-changing things like Transformers, Beast Wars, something else. Oh yeah, and sometimes spiders. Nice to have you here. Skål. We are getting slowly and steadily to the slideshow, and in the meantime we are feeding some spiders. So I hope Łukasz, you are joining us, doing your tarantula stuff. How many tarantulas do you have, Łukasz? Nom 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 nom. This is a Cicianeus. Is that something Citrocanthus? Can't remember. This is Maria's spider. She knows the stuff. Teaching is fun when you have people who have decided to learn what you're teaching. High school kids didn't decide to learn algebra. Yeah. I mean, I stopped liking math when I had to learn integrals and what are they called? Like, the other way, like I don't know the English name. Derivatives, integrals and derivatives. When math became more abstract, like geometry, yes, that's my thing. Geometry, physics, absolutely, but integrals, no. And low, this is a Lasiodora Klugi. Differentials, yes, differential. Lovely topics, lovely topics. And this was the moment when I stopped liking maths at studies. So we need to build another pile of tarantulas to feed. That's good. That's very, very good. Those are good news. We could feed those there. Those are kinda angry. Those. Then we have like the whole room fed. Fantastic. So, Ephebopus cyanognatus. Is the spider somewhere here? No, it's hidden in this ugly zoc. No. I love them physics. Yeah, differentials. Physics are amazing. I like them. Somewhere there in the chat room, you monster. Yeah, physics. I like physics. They also became like complicated and abstract, but it was abstract in a different way. This is a forming topus species, Dominican purple. I always have a weekend with spiders. I don't have time during the week. I just spray with avicular twice a week. Yeah, and the rest is for the weekend. That's good. That's absolutely fine. I'm thinking about making second stream during weekends, like once in a while. Oh, that was a good take. Have you seen this? I'm thinking about making a second stream during the weekends. But on weekends, sometimes we are doing gaming nights. Sometimes we're working on video material, and parents want to visit, so it's everyone is fighting for those 2 days per week, right? which is fine, I guess. We went very fast through that pile, so we need to prepare something more. So this is a Grammostola pulchra. Those are pretty amazing spiders, completely black. Not so common in the hobby. Like Grammostolas in general, they are not so common anymore. Back then, in the good old days. Whoa! Roach running. Nay! Ah, run away. Back in the day, back in the good old days, their Grammostolas were... Oh, really? No. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, sometimes I'm not using even one of my 2 left brain cells. Hej, to ja, Jakub. Cześć, Jakub. Jak się masz? Mam nadzieję, że spoko. Sobie karmimy tutaj pajączki. So, we are feeding some spiders. Right, so we will switch to the slideshow in a few moments. But first, I need to put this mountain away. Otherwise, I will trip over it and all the spiders will run around this apartment. I mean, you probably want that. I don't want that. So. It would not be fun. For me, at least. Meantime, and in the meantime, I can think about taking those down, like another enclosures. Rest of the stream. Yeah. Got this beast here on the top. Another big one. Beast on top. Okay. But first, since it's 9 o'clock here, first we are switching to the Hey, this is me, Jakub. Feeling fine, just my head is hurting a bit. I'm sick. Cannot hear. Alright, so I was also sick. Też byłem chory. So I think it's something like in the air. The miasmates. So don't worry. This will happen. This will go away, and then you also like be healthy again and do stuff. Wow, how many spiders do you have, by the way? 5. There is Gamera DLC coming to Gigabash. I'll add the rebirth versions of Gamera and Guiron. A live stream is premiering in about 6 hours. Oh, that's cool. Maybe I will check like a kaiju game. Would be interested in something like this. Yeah, why not? Teratom, don't become political here. Aye. No politics. So, first picture for... Oh no. No, I missed the... Okay, this is a picture from Aloha Tarantula, and this is a Psalmopeus emeraldus. Oh yeah, this is... You know what? This would be a cool game. Like, I'll write everything down, but maybe through that I will train my memory and learn more species, so OC will make it extra hard for me. To tell everyone how this works, every week we are sharing your pictures that you've sent me either through Gmail. My email account is like tarantuhala@gmail.com, or through Tarantula's Drakkar. The link is below. It's on Facebook. It's a Facebook group of amazing people where you can ask questions, but you can also share your exotic pets. And this time I missed what I regularly do. I add like a label on the bottom with the author of the picture and the name, like the species name. But thinking about it now, this would be like a nice training method for me to learn those tarantula names. Not the common ones, because we know that, but sometimes like we are getting names here that are like even hard to speak when you can read them. So, yeah. So this is Psalmopeus emeraldus from Aloha Tarantula. I wanted to get an emeraldus once, and they told me, why aren't you getting Psalmopeus purcher instead? They look so similar, and they look similar, but I've read like an article on the differences, and you kinda want those differences. Like it's this collector's instinct. Yeah. It's the collector's instinct in us Pokemon trainers or Tarantula trainers. 5 + 0, 2, 1, 3, 7. Okay, you get it. I'm sure you'll like it, Mark. It's like Smash Bros for kaiju. Wow, Indian feather abdomen. This like pattern on the abdomen is pretty common among Psalmopeus. Very distinctive when you see Psalmopeus irminia, since you have this contrasting velvety black color and those orange stripes. So yeah, gotta catch them all. Yes, and this is a trap. This is absolutely a trap. We are all falling for it. And the trap gets even bigger when you start breeding. As much as fun as it is to breed tarantulas, if you don't get anyone who is buying those slings or taking those slings, it starts to be overwhelming. And instead of keeping, I don't know, 200 different spiders, which is manageable in a way, you are keeping 500-600, but only 50 different species. So, yeah. Go Arachnid. That's a real Pokemon. Ej, o co chodzi z tymi punktami na czacie? Those points are just a YouTube thing. So the more you chat, the more points you get, and the more awesome you are. Kinda. You're all awesome. Don't listen to YouTube. Galvantula seems more fitting, Stacks. Gigantula. Was that Acromantula? Sorry, Acromantula. Thank you, Susan. Beautiful picture. Really? Oh no. I think I didn't do any label. So this is Mark, train your brain game. So this is a Bumba horrida, also from Aloha Tarantula, if I'm correct. Beautiful spider. Like, this is the spider that you can see on the thumbnail of this live stream. Those are not big tarantulas. They are like in between small and medium sized. They have this very short velvet hairs in this velvet. You can even see this the silvery color around. This is normally black, but it has like this sheen on it. Beautiful spider. I got one as a freebie, and then it just randomly passed. And Maria has one spider of this species, and they look absolutely fantastic. Cool spot. Slideshow mystery show. Yeah, slideshow mystery show. Oh no. Label. No! What did I do? Oh, this is a boa. This is from Bloodstorm. I've read that. Oh. Okay, first of all, this spider is currently in the water dish. Probably waiting to relieve itself. And the species, I cannot get the Latin name. The Latin name is so... This is known as the thumbnail spider. Oh, yeah. You know what? This would be like this would be like our how is this called? We do those trivia nights, right? So instead of saying, "Oh, which option," you just try to think what this is. What species is this? And I, in the meantime, also need to remember who is the author. I can write that down somewhere, but it would be cool to know. So this is a boa, but I have no clue what type of boa, like a tree boa or something. I don't know. No. Candoya Paulsoni Tasmai Halmahera ground boa. Thank you, Onyx Prime. Thank you that at least you know the snakes of Bloodstorm. Thank you very much, Skål. What do you think about this? Like, to get rid of all those like infos, the info cards. It takes some time to put them on top of those pictures, but right now we have this cool little, what is this game? Thank you, Bloodstorm. Ah, nay. This one is from OC Tarantulas. This is a spider. I think it's Sanderi? Harpactira sanderi. Am I correct? Not sure about the second part, but I think it is definitely a Harpactira. Although it looks like an OBT. I think I'm correct. Ezendami. Is it an Ezendami? What I have the power of the internet here. No, this is a Harpactira species Silica. There we go. Yeah, this makes this game even cooler. I think we need to do that from right. Okay. Let's start. Let's start a little. Can we make a? I want to make a survey. Let's start the survey. Pictures with or without labels. without. Okay. I start the survey because right now I have so much fun to remember what this was. Yeah, spooky spider. Yes, they remind me a bit of Pterinochilus lugardi. Kinda nice. I like them. Lugardi, so tame compared to the Murinus. Wouldn't believe it. Mario worm. A Mario worm. So yeah, those are the Super Mario worms. True, Mark, I thought it makes the picture a little less neat. It may actually make it more fun. I wait until everyone else votes, then I'll be the tiebreaker. Chordatus. This is not a Chordatus, this is a species Silacca from OC Tarantulas. Beautiful picture. Thank you, OC. Thank you. This one I know. This one is from Łukasz, and this one is a Birupes simuroxigorum. And the etymology of the name of this spider, of this species, is absolutely fantastic. The name Simuroxigorum comes from three names. Simon, Igor, and Roxana? Or something like this. Simon, Roxana, and Igor, those are the children of one of the discoverers, if I'm correct. Beautiful spider. Beautiful spider. I fed mine, which are like, they are currently like so small, but now they are not so skittish anymore, and they like to eat the bigger food, and the shine starts to appear. The abdomen, you look at the abdomen, they look so elongated, and with this spider, it's kind of absurd how this looks. I was so surprised when I got them for the first time. I thought they are underfed, but they are very well fed, and they are just this weird. You know that I voted without because it's entertaining. Yes, absolutely. I like that. Simon, Roxy, and Igor. Yes, makes it harder for Mark. I mean, I have a head start because I know the names in advance. But then you can see me in this weird situation where I forget about stuff. But I need to write something on the paper. We're back here. That's not all. Wait for it. So here we have from our good friend Go Team Slugs, who is an absolute earwig fanatic, and he recorded a female keeping care of its nest, which is absolutely cool. I haven't seen an earwig doing nest stuff. What also surprised me how much stuff was walking around there, like springtails, probably some isopods as well. Really nice. Sadly, those lose their blues as an adult and turn completely black and look similar to an Hylobrachys kenkrahan. Oh, but still, like, worth seeing. I have a female Hylobrachys nataniharum right now. Sorry, electric blue. Rebel for life. I have an electric blue, and now they start to shine with their bluish legs. Beautiful. So, from time to time, we can see what Slugs is discovering in the earwig world, and it's so fascinating to see that, because this is a part of the insect hobby that is rarely seen, and he's documenting that for us. I think slugs, you might even think about making videos like that on YouTube, just for people who might be interested in those animals, because why not? Sorry about that ringing sound. Isn't that silenced? It should be silenced. Oh well. Very cool picture. Like very cool recordings. Thank you very much. I was really surprised. Even sent me a second one with like an earwig defense, like lifting the antennae, because I don't know the name of those little tail thingies. Like scaring away potential attackers. Very cool. And here we have from OC Tarantulas, a very, 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 very cool spider. This is an Ensiocratella olivacea, and I keep this species very. I had this very fond memories of this species. I had a specimen from Mariusz Arendt. It grew into a male, and this male was so angry that even Death was afraid to say, "Hello, you're coming." This was the angriest male I have ever seen so far in my collections. And this mix of colors, it works. Those colors are absolutely fantastic. This like creamy yellow with this brown and the black. So striking. 10 out of 10 for me. Not the biggest tarantula, probably also with a pretty hefty punch since those come from Africa, but nonetheless, I will look forward to get like 5 of those to finally have a female. Really, really, really beautiful spider. And I think slowly but steadily we are making space with all the like too much surplus of tarantulas. So yeah, thank you OC, thank you Mark, very fascinating, absolutely. Slugs, those are fire recordings, really keep that up. I really think there is like a niche in a niche where this could actually be a thing, with like nice enclosures where you can see how they live in nature, but we cannot see this. It's like keeping ants when you're looking, oh yeah, ants. But then you look inside the nest, how this whole hierarchy works, how they are doing their like moving stuff from A to Z. Beautiful. Yeah, absolutely do that. Right. So I really want to check the survey. What are the results so far? Without 100% without, so it is decided then. Yes, so let's make life from now on harder for Mark. Let him train his brain muscles. And let's get back to some fitting. What is here? Something female. On the spiders on the other side. No, the spiders here, so you will see. And this is a Ormingtopus auratus. Ormingtopus auratus? Auratum? Cannot remember. I always mix those tarantulas starting with a P up. Seneca raccoon, also in certain circles known as Arok. Arok, nice to have you here. Skål! We are playing the feeding simulator one more time. Bloop. Mustard spider. My easy blonde looks very similar. Yeah, we mean the Arizona blonde to the. You mean to this one? Formictopus auratus. Yeah. I remember it was a Formictopus. Formictopus. Mythos Seneca. I got this one as a freebie, and this one grew so fast. Very cool freebie, by the way. We are very fast today with the fuel. Ooh. Wait. Danger. Oof. The roach tried to unalive itself before getting in contact with the spider. Yeah. Mark, did you know that parental care is very rare in the insect world? Earwig moms are the best. Really? Why? Why so? Why so? Enough for you. You are fat. Oh, already defensive position. That was Vitalius chromatus. Now we are getting to big territories. This is the kaiju. So this is a Terraphosa apophysis. This is just a snack food. The crunches. So this one is probably like around L7. They grow extremely fast to extremely big sizes. This one is like in the middle of growth. They will be huge, absolutely huge, and I cannot wait for this. I'm not even sure that roach hit the ground. I mean, it's so funny for me how those spiders are just. Okay. It's just so funny for me how those spiders are just stuffing their mouth full of those roaches, and there is not enough. You just squeeze another roach into the mouth. Another one. They just don't get enough. Yeah, this one will be big. Whoa. Let's see the leg span. No. Oh, and they are very notorious hair pickers, so that's not fun. But other than that, beautiful. I have a smaller one of the same species. Sadly, also a female. I mean, sadly, most of the bigger ones are males currently on the market. So here is a smaller one, and I got this one for a bargain price, around 25 euros with box, which I need to change soon. Oh! Łukasz! Thank you very much. Dzięki bardzo. Wielkie wsparcie. So, thank you very much, Łukasz. I need to put something here. This goes straight into roaches or into buying the lens, a new lens for long form videos, so it goes back into the channel. Thank you very much. I raise my cup for you. Skål! Cool spoot. Yes. I got this one at... I think I got this one in Jaworzno earlier this year. Yeah. Those are cool spiders. But I also messed up on that expo, since I got a chance to get a blondie for 200 zł, and I didn't do it. So yeah, now you can punch me. But it's like when you have so many spiderlings, then you are kinda reluctant to get more. Now it changes a bit, since I'm getting rid of the surplus, then we can get more species, and I hope then the hobby will be even better. So this is a Pamphobeteus species, Mahala. We are slowly getting out of the big roaches. We need to get more. Whoa! That was fast. Teleporting. Oh. Also, if you guys can, share about the streams. This is like a big help to share the passion for spiders, at least for me, so I can, yeah, just like this it was today, like sharing the knowledge with someone who got his first Avix and Pokies. Oh no, spider is on the move. So yeah, this creates more opportunities like that, and more people will share pictures of their animals, so now we can do those little label-less trivias. Is also such a good idea. This was so obvious and I didn't use it. Oh, OC's tarantulas will be so difficult. And I almost already can hear him giggle that he'll send like the most unspeakable tarantulas just for me to fail. That's cool. It's cool. Very cool to learn more. It's cool to see there's stuff beyond stuff available like commonly in the hobby. You have to catch up to OC, or with this training, I will be a worthy Padawan. And then I will be the master. A master of evil. So, let's get to some danger terrain. Already saw some movement. So, we have an OBT. Bloop. And the second one. Bloop. Come on, you want to eat. I feel a bit nervous that this OBT is now with an open lid. Do I have the right to be a bit nervous here? Oh, and Cersei, Mark. The prongs are called Cersei. Plural Cersei, singular Cercus or Carcus. Carki? I need to check what the root word is. Many insects have Cersei like crickets, but earwigs are modifiers and to grasp. Where is the spruce of water? There it is. I just give a bit of water and we move further. Oops. And this is the thing with OBTs. They sometimes do stuff and sometimes they are just very, very lazy. The B stands for beautiful. Yes. Wait, recently we figured out a good way. Oh, this is a cool one. Probably the one Slugs, this is probably the one from Dangerous Creatures. Or what was the name? Or Venomous Creatures, whatever. Also something with OBT. Yeah, that the OBT, orange bitey thing, and like the Ephebopus murinus is the beautiful bitey thing. Although that's not entirely true, OBT is also beautiful. Yes, orange beautiful thing, absolutely. So, you want to eat? You're a bit big, but maybe you want to eat something. This spider ate like our dog. Like, oh, okay. Texas brown tarantula. This is the Arizona blonde tarantula. So yeah, no one has ever called them orange bitey things. No. Never. Tarantulas they don't bite. They're not venomous. But this one, beautiful spider for beginners. And bye. So Aphonopelma calcodes. I want to get more Aphonopelmas, but they are so rare here. They are probably one of the rarest, despite the fact they are so common in the US. Yeah, in my opinion, the chillest teddy bear spiders, absolutely. You can even hear like this steady squish sound when you grab them. It's like absolutely very 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 teddy berry, very teddy berry. Also, the spider that I trust the most when I want to get when I help to when I want to help some people get rid of arachnophobia. So Aphonopelma calcodes is probably my safest bet. If they are so, can I now try to grab something like they feel like they want to like get rid of this yeah, when they see me holding a spider. So this one is like the safest bet. And you are slowly, you are probably coming close to the end game. Good boy. This is a Grammostola icheringi, a male. Rune. Name's Rune. And those are also a bit teddy berry. And this one is already pretty old. The deadly creature's tarantula was under the influence of some kind of curse. And it went toe to toe with a rattlesnake. Everyday battle in the Mojave Desert. What do you mean? They do that in nature as well. Cranberry abdomen, yeah. Wait. We've seen you already. Here's the wife of the old man. Grammostola icheringi. Bodil. Also big. Oh, we need to change the water. Do that tomorrow. It's already late here. You want to eat? Look, roach. No. Okay, the spider was moving, but... Huh. That's weird. We still have 20 minutes, so let's use that and feed the small arboreals have here. Let's be super productive. Just productive. Super productive. Right. Put this towel a bit away. Okay. Oof. Switch cameras. So, punching and spinning. So, Trumak, okay, but how many tarantula display ninja moves? How many tarantulas display ninja moves? Display ninja? Who's that? No clue who that is. I'm too old, you need to help me with that. I'm very old, I still remember Bionicle. Best Lego series ever. Okay. Okay. Punching and spinning. What? Frank had some wrestling moves. Yes, absolutely. Frank is he is drying up right now after the fight. He will get an eternal enclosure. So here we have a Caribena Versicolor, and this one will soon get an enclosure somewhere there on top. And maybe with some time we'll have a new opportunity to pair Caribenas, because I like to pair those and they are fun to keep, they are fun to grow. Oh, something underground. Danger. This is a Hilobrachis Blue Vietnam. Maybe we will be lucky. I'm talking about the deadly creatures tarantula, as she could perform sim attacks and punch attacks. I mean tarantulas can spin, so. What do you have in those 4 largest terrariums? You don't have to show us, just tell us what it is. One of them has a Balfouri, I think. This is okay, since the question came. So here is Balfouri communal. Although this Balfouri communal will be separated soon into smaller enclosures, because you see they're right on top. I had my first 2 successful Balfouri sucks. Here's the first Balfouri suck. Can you see that there are the babies? And the plan is that this communal will get there when they grow a bit up. Maybe I'll give it a shot and I'll try to put those links also with those. This one after they grow together. And in the other big enclosure there is my corn snake. This is Regis, my albino corn snake. Albino, it's a silver queen corn snake. There are also 2 bigger enclosures there. Those are Maria's leopard geckos. And in the living room right there is our Anolis gecko, not gecko? Like lizard, yeah. Our Anolis. His name is Trogdor, named after you lovely people in the chat room. Right, let's give this a sprutz. Oh, the spider just woke up. This one will also need soon this spider will also soon need to be rehoused into something cooler. True, and tarantulas can kick in defense. That's true. They some have horns, like the Megaphobema has some spikes on them, which they can use for self-defense. The more we learn on those live streams. Knowledge is the key to success, and the more keys you have, the better janitor you are. Right. Ah, no, nothing is blue. So this is the variegata. Beautiful spider. Whoa! Rendo, no. That's the thing with tarantulas, they are a bit... Oh. Don't fear the water. You want more. Yeah. Eat. Eat. And grow. Avicularia metallica. White hair. Also cool. Still nomen dubium, although Avicularia metallica is in the hobby for a very long time, even with those forms like white hair, but scientists haven't yet found out if this is actually a separate species. Still, the name is in the hobby. We'll see. We'll see when those will grow, how beautiful they will get. Another white hair. Maybe we try to feed this one with tweezers. Would be cool. Hello. Smart. Cool. Almost there. Like 7 spiders. 7 spiders left. And we did like most of the feeding and watering in this room. Avik. Potentially female. And potentially soon on CITES. Which is kind of weird because a lot of breeders are trying to breed those. They are pretty loved, tarantulas in the hobby. Now I'm thinking it would be nice to have like a second camera here. So this from top here, beautiful for shots for terrestrials. Now a second one here, like on this side, to see arboreals during live stream feeding. That would be cool. Hmm. Another Evic. Here we need more water, a lot more water. So this is an Avicularia uruensis, and I have a lot of those since we bred some Avicularia uruensis recently. Oh no, hairs are flying. Already itching. Okay, you eat late, so it's good. 5 left. Another Avicularia uruensis. Maybe this time some. Go. Ah, that was easy. Have some water. Drink. Oh, you are thin. I need to give you more food. Spiders don't. Spiders are not hungry here. Bloop. Right. Okay. What do we have here? Another uruensis. I also need some water. Oh, you will. Nom, 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 nom. This stream was fun, Mark, but it's not the same without Miss Maria. Let me know what she thinks of the egg footage. I think I showed her the egg footage, and she was like, "Oh wow, absolutely, try it. Make like a dedicated earwig channel. Figure out a way to boost the camera quality, and give it a shot." This is something that is not on YouTube, and it doesn't need to explode, but this one, Napavonis male, the last of his brethren, probably the last of his days. Still, do. Probably not. I thought I'll be able to breed those, but no. So far, I was very unlucky with mantis breeding. Sometimes I'm thinking, how is it possible that some people are living just through breeding stuff, which is, in my opinion, nearly it's like almost impossible, or like you need to put so much money into it in the beginning. And so much knowledge goes into this, and patience and work. Roach. This one we can soon pair. This is a Caribena Letta. This one already had a Phantom exec. So very soon we will be able to breed this one. Cool. Last one, and we are done with the mega feeding, and I'm surprised how much we fed today. So here we have an Ibirapora diversipes, a female. I was very unlucky with Ibiraporas. I had 3 Ibirapora diversipes, and 3 times in a row I had males. So they passed away very fast, and we have a female finally, so maybe this time I'll get some small babies, raise them up, and maybe we'll have a chance to pair Ibirapora diversipes, which would be really cool. I like them. Right. Also a species that was previously an avicularia. At least when I started, this was avicularia. Right. So today we fed 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 42, like 40, 44, 46 big spiders, which is a really good result. In 2 hours, plus we decided to change the formula of the slideshow a bit, and I think this will be a lot more entertaining. It will be this will be fun for me, like really, really, really fun, and I hope for you too. All my pics are with my phone. Most people use only 25% of what a decent phone camera is capable of. Learn to use Pro mode with different settings. Yeah, phones can absolutely do really good results. Not mine. I have a potato phone. but I agree. I think it's a lot cheaper to get a good phone and start making videos, pictures, than to get like a super cool, amazing camera, for which you need to buy like lenses and stuff. I mean, I got my camera gifted, thankfully. Previously it was borrowed, now it is like gifted to me. And even thinking about like changing a lens to have like something better, so much money. Right. We managed to do a lot of stuff today, and we talked about Transformers. What a nice change. Yeah, talking about nerdy stuff and doing tarantula work, and suddenly the day becomes happier. So thank you very much. I raise my glass to all of you lovely people who joined the live stream today, who chatted. So thank you very much to all those guys who haven't presented themselves in the chat room, and to Aloha Tarantula, OC Tarantula, Łukasz, Invertebrate Bob, Arok. Wait, there was like the guy from Poland, second guy from Poland, Kuba, I think. Yes, it's Kuba. So Terra Atom Shorts. We had Matthew Ward, and of course Go Team Slugs. Is there someone else? Bloodstorm, of course. Onyx Prime. Jordan Lambert and his first tarantulas. Is that all? I think that is all. So leave a thumb up under this live stream. I mean, this one was a bit duller because I'm just alone. Next time I hope Mario will be joining us as well. So I hope this was all. If I missed someone, then I'm terribly sorry. I raise my cup to all of you lovely people that I had the privilege and honor to share this evening with all of you, doing all those tarantula stuff, all this tarantula stuff with you together. So, Skål. Thank you very much. And I see you all, like always, next week. Bye.